up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on Infinite Empire Farm. My name is David Peltz, for those of you that don't know me. Along with me and my girlfriend, Eileen, who's not with me at the moment. We purchased 9.5 acres here in Trinidad, Colorado, and we're turning raw dirt into a whole farm experience where you can come and pick your own vegetables and have a petting zoo and stay in one of our glamping tents and all kinds of fun stuff. On this episode, I'm mainly focusing on building this hoop coop. So basically what it is a chicken coop that is built out of cow panels and pallet boards. Not all pallet boards. Usually a lot of our projects are full pallet boards, but I actually bought a little bit of wood on this one because I got impatient and didn't have enough pallets. But come along with me. I'm going to start from the beginning, and you can see how I build it. And then, as you can see, it's not finished, but by the end of the video, it will be. So come along with me on this whole journey, and I'll show you how I made it. All right, guys. Well, the trailers are full, and we just figured we'd make it do this way. So check it out. You got 16-foot long fence panels on the top of a Jeep. I guess it'll work. So you gotta flip it over.
Oh, I gotcha. You want it? Get that side. This side toward you.
We'll be able to wire it all together and adjust everything later. Flip it. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got kind of the hoop up. We are going to put like a ridge pole down the middle with a couple of posts just to kind of straighten it all out. And then this is just a little bit too big, as you can see, so we need to cut off 2 rows in order to make it fit. So we're going to go ahead and cut off these last 2 rows. Alright, so got a new battery, got the cuts done. Actually, that wheel is about done, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Next thing we're gonna do is get some of this, which is called plumber's tape, or I know it as plumber's tape. I guess it has a few different names. But we're gonna cut off some sections of these and basically wrap them around the panel and screw them to the 2x4 over there. So we should be able to do. It's actually going to be sitting upwards like this, so we'll be able to just strap down the bottoms. So that's what we're going to do next, is cut some pieces of this and connect it all along the bottom, so that way it keeps the panel to the 2x4s. So just like that, and we're gonna do it probably, I don't know, 3 per sheet, so kind of 1 on each end and then 1 in the middle. So just using 5 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grinder makes everything easier.
like that. So we're gonna go ahead and continue that all the way down and around both sides, and then we'll come back. The framing is done. I would have had it done last night, but I was 1 2x4 short. So basically just installed support beams and posts, and then shored up both the front and back wall. This is just going to get covered. This is more just for support. But this is going to be the front door area. And so next, I guess I got to build a door of some sort. Just not really sure how or what. I did get some pallets today. This one's not the best, but this one, all of these boards are really nice. But it's going to take a couple of pallets easily with decent slats. I was thinking of just framing out a door with 2x4s, put hinges, and then use these kind of crosswise, almost like that, you know, like this, to make a door. But that's where I'm at right now, so I guess we'll see what else I get figured out.
There she is. I said it'd take me an hour and a half or 2 hours, and it took me about 2 hours just to do this one damn side. But as you can see, I've zip tied. Basically, every time there's one of these little cross members here, I zip tied that, and then I left it long and folded it over to try to prevent any sharp edges, so that way it doesn't cut into my tarp whenever I put that on. And then I stapled all along the bottom, and then all up and down all these cross members with the air gun. So that side's done, and I got half of this side done already. Luckily, I'm going to have just about the exact amount of chicken wire to finish without having to go buy another roll. But got the right side of the door and the top half. And I don't think I have video of this, but I installed this latch yesterday. Well, actually, it's not a latch. It's an eyelet, as you can see. And basically, what you do is you push the door closed, and then I found this really cool old bent nail, and it just goes right there and latches the door like that. Looks cool. So just gonna finish up this last half and call it a wrap on this. I'll come back tomorrow after I get the tarp and show you what that looks like and start to get that on. All right, got this side all chicken wired up. My fingers are officially raw. Last thing I'm gonna do is take some flat. Oh shit, this was semi-gloss. I thought I got flat. But oh well. I'm gonna spray paint the chicken wire. It gives it this effect of like not, or I guess being invisible, like there's nothing there. So what it does is it takes the shine off of the wire, and basically a little small stuff to show you. Basically just makes the wire look like it doesn't, but it's not there. So I don't know if you can tell it. Oh yeah, look at that. Here it looks invisible, and then here it's a lot more shiny. So that's pretty cool. But I'm gonna do that to this. Probably a waste of money, but anyways, we're here to make things look pretty also. And I'll be waiting on the tarp and wood chips.
A pretty spot on the mountainside that overlooks the valley low and wide. He sits her down on an old birch log and starts talking that sugar talk. Well, he's gonna play him a hillbilly song on an old fiddle with one string gone. And he ain't trying to change the world, just maybe change the mind of a hillbilly girl.
Alright, thought 2 bales is going to be enough, but I think 1 more bale. This is like a 2/3 section, and this is a third behind the camera. So I think 1 more will do the job there. And get this damn tarp on. So we're making progress. Alright guys, got the dang white tarp in. I finished spray painting the chicken wire, And now it's time to get this sucker up. So come along with me while I do that. Let's see if we can adjust the camera right. There we go. Alright, I thought I was in trouble for a second. I thought I ordered the wrong size, but it fits perfect. Well, perfect length. Well, I intended it to be, but sometimes things don't go as intended. One thing that didn't go as intended is where the hell I put my zip ties. And I don't know, these aren't, I don't know how I'm going to do this actually. I might have to go to the hardware store as usual. Because I think what I'm going to do is take and get a washer, a big washer, and put it through each one of these eye holes. Yeah, not the plan. So, gotta go find some washers. I'll be back. And I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back. So, ended up getting the washers, and then I already have these screws. They're the same screws I've been using, but as you can see, the head fits perfectly in there. So, gonna start to attach this. Everything should be exactly 20 feet and 16 feet. So I'm going to pray that that's the case and attach it down here right at the bottom and right in the corner. And then kind of just do the same. I got to flip it upside down because when I pull the tarp up and over, this is going to be the top side. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get all of them without crawling underneath it all crazy. But I'll probably do the first two on each corner and then I can do the rest. Flip it over. All right. Let's go put a couple on the other end and try to get this sucker pulled over. This might be harder than I thought. Maybe not. That kind of worked. I think I'm going to go inside and try to do it from the inside. Well, bada bing, bada boom. Now just to secure it all down, but looks pretty sick to me. A little dirty from the dirt. Pretty sure this is just gonna rust off, I hope. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I made a mistake by getting white, but definitely couldn't get black or something. Cook the chickens. But yeah, check that out. Bam! So sick. You know, I watched all these videos of other people doing all this stuff, and now I get to have my own fun out here doing it. So I'm gonna get it all secured. I'm gonna do zip ties on these eyelets, but I'm gonna do probably every 6 inches because I don't want anything crawling in here, flying in here. And plus, when the wind blows, it'll hold it tighter on the corners. I don't want it to tear. So that's what I'm going to spend the next hour doing, getting this thing all secured. Looks sick. I couldn't be happier. What do you guys think? Drop me a comment. Tell me you like it. Tell me something good, at least. All my efforts. But anyways, back to work. So this is the trailer that they've been living in for the last month or so since we got up here. But the bad part about it is there's no like holes in the floor for their poop and all that stuff to sink in, and it kind of, if it ever rains, we had them in here one time, a long time ago, the last year I should say, and when it rains it gets nasty, like funky. So that I need to trailer to move some stuff for a relative. So anyways, I don't know how I'm gonna get them from there to there without them running all everywhere. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna back the trailer up and get it as close as possible and basically move over and into the coop. I think that's going to be the best way. So let's see how that works. Hopefully that'll work. All right, who wants to go first? You. Go to your new home. Yeah. Still worried they're gonna fly out or take off. You need more. Go, dude. Back to the trusty old pallets. Where would we be without pallets in this farm? You wanna go? One. Who's next?
A pretty spot on the mountainside that overlooks the valley low and wide.
Well, it's been a couple of days and everybody's getting settled in. Got a few eggs so far. Unfortunately, I had one chicken that was eating the eggs. But anyways, I guess appreciate you guys watching this video, making it all the way to the end if you did. And we'll see you on the next one. Whatever next project is, I guess we'll take you along. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you then. Well, a week's worth of work to be blown away in one fell swoop of the wind, man. Luckily, it's nothing I can't fix, I don't think, but just freaking oh, how devastating. I was literally thinking about just going out and putting some rebar stakes in it. I just happened to look up and the thing was flying away. And my chickens were all just standing there scattered everywhere. I got all but one of them.